Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And this is from Martin Luther King Jr. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I want to use a Bible verse before I go into why. From my thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about, but let me use this Bible verse or verses. And that is from 1 John 4, verse 19, which says, "We love because he first loved us." And verse 20 said, "Whoever does not love his brother or sister who they can see, but claims to love God is a liar." Or something like that. You can go and read it yourself. What made me to come here today to do this video is because of the horrible comments I saw on Abina's World channel. In case you don't know Abina's World, she's based in Ghana. She's from Ghana. She's based here. She's a nurse. Towards the end of last year, she became very unwell, and for some time early in this year, I wasn't seeing any videos from her. I started making inquiries to know exactly what actually happened, and it transpired that she was unwell and admitted in hospital. In one or two of my live streams, I actually talked about her and asked people to be praying for her. People who come to my live stream, you remember this, Abina's World. And then sometime this year, she came back. I was so happy to see her first video from her. And then a couple of weeks ago or so, she decided to come out and tell the story, what happened. But one commenter in particular, I'm going to pin the comments because I've never done this before on my channel, but I'm going to do it this time because the comments were so horrible. I'm going to pin the comment, but I'm going to read them out in case you're not able to read because it may be very tiny. A horrible, this social media, especially YouTube, where I am very active on, I can see some horrible people who are full of hate and no love at all. Why? Why? When I read out the comments, you see what I mean. This is somebody who was almost passed away, but woke up again to the land of the living. We should be all celebrating and praising and thanking God for her, and not this kind of hateful comments. Commenters, why are people like this? Nobody knows tomorrow. We don't own our own lives, so why will people be behaving like this? And the comment, the first comment here says, let me read it out exactly as it is. The first person said, "When I saw this video, I thought you were coming to tell us that you are getting married. So, Abina, won't you get married? It's almost 2024 and you are getting older." And there are about 20 at the time. I screenshotted this, about 20 replies to her. That now it's about 23 or so. What is this all about? Marriage. That's why people make a lot of mistakes, because they rush into marriage. Marriage. Do we all have to get married? What is all this about? This is so disgusting for somebody to be doing this to somebody who more or less woke up from dead. And this is how you're going to celebrate and thank God for her. So there are many people, no one that replied her. So many people were just telling her off. Just to say, marriage does not define anybody. We cannot all get married. Some people are better off not married than rushing into marriage where they're miserable or they pass away in the process. So people should stop shaming, marriage, shaming people. It is not right. This comment is very inappropriate. Now, somebody may have obviously replied her, and then she said, maybe asked her, "Oh, go and find her husband then." And then she went on and said, "I can't find her a husband. Isn't she pretty enough to get a man for herself? She rejected my elder brother because he's old and a widow." Can you imagine that? I took pity on her bastard, oh God, son. But she told me she wasn't interested. I only wanted to help her. So it serves her right. And then she put a big smiley face there. What serves her right? That she was very unwell and woke up again, or that she has not got married. What do you mean? What kind of statement is this? This is disgusting. This is horrible. This person, you are a human being, you don't know tomorrow. Comments like this, and you see this a lot on this social media where people comment as if they own their own lives, or as if they don't have any issues in life, or as if what they have achieved or think they have achieved is from their own, out of their own will, or because they are so good. We have to be very careful what we say. Oprah Winfrey says, you can't hate other people without hating yourself. So whatever you're saying about somebody that is hateful means that you actually hate yourself. Then the person went further to comment. Abina didn't give the details, but I know everything. Really, you know everything. So keep it to yourself. Let her share what she wants to share. You know, I wouldn't have read this particular one, but I checked on her channel just before I started this video. She hasn't deleted any of them. She left it there. I think she left it there for a purpose, for people to see how horrible people can be. This particular one, I wouldn't have read it, but it's still on her channel. I just checked before doing this video because it's a very sensitive one. But I think she left it there. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Everything that she has to be is to be thankful to God, and that is exactly what she's doing, and that is what we should be doing with her. So this particular one, horrible, it says, Abina didn't give all the details, but I know everything. Really? Who asked you? I heard from a reliable source that she was hospitalized for months and went through chemo and radiation. I also heard she sold most of her things to foot her hospital bills. Her mom even drained her accounts to keep her alive. Abina is now broke with a big smiling face. Oh my goodness. What kind of human being is this? And then she said, that's why I always say she needs a man who will marry her. That way she won't suffer. I come in peace. Really? When people finish talking all this type of rubbish and they say I come in peace, it makes me even more angry. So what made you think that if she had found a man to marry her, that she would not be in debt? Or that, thank God that she has her mom who actually sold everything she had, as you claimed, to help her. Thank God for her wonderful mother and maybe other relations who helped her. How much did you contribute? And this person, I didn't show her name. Her name is actually a Ghanaian name. But I didn't want to show her name. But people, if you go on her channel, you see her name. The video and the comments are still on Abina's World channel. I'm going to stop this video here. I just want to bring this to our notice that people are so horrible and we must stop. Let us continue to thank God for Abina's World and others in similar situations. And let us continue to commit her to God in prayer and commit ourselves to God in prayer. That God will help us, because it can be anybody at any time. Once we are alive and breathing, anything can happen to us at any time. And we must not laugh at others or be happy that something horrible has happened to somebody. No, we should not. That is not how God wants us to live our lives. I'm going to stop it here because I can go on and on because of how I feel about this issue. But I'll stop it here. I hope we have picked one or two things and understand that we need to love each other. And I want to stop with Oprah Winfrey, what she said. You cannot hate other people without hating yourself. Because if you love yourself, that's how you're going to love and care for others. I'll stop it here. Goodbye and God bless.